Hi everyone, this is the Empty Nester. I'm going to show you a little bit of my adventures in raising chickens, particularly the Partridge Silkie and the Frizzled Silkie. He's outside right now, and I got Mom and the baby right here, and I changed cages to add this one today. Let me give you a little bit of a close-up. Hopefully the baby's hiding behind the bowl. You might ask how these are a part of sustainable living, because they're not exactly typical chickens, but basically she was laying an egg every other day, and I myself am allergic to eggs, so I only use them for cooking, baking, things like that, and then my husband don't eat that many, so if we were to, have her here for the purpose of eggs, we would have more than one, female laying, and at the moment we're just having fun, raising the babies, but, I'm not quite sure this adventure will continue or not. But for now, I'm having fun and bringing you along with me. It's a little harder to box train 4 of them versus 2. Yoki and Izzy were really easy to, get them to go from the cage to the box and, stay in a certain area. These 4 of them, they're a little bit wild. They're checking out their new cage. Now I can break out the bigger water container. But as long as, their thirst level doesn't go up, the little one's sufficient for now. Because I like to keep the water clean, and changing it a couple times a day is fine with me. Looks like today's the day to get a new home for these guys, as in a bigger cage. The little one over there, first I use an aquarium to keep them nice and toasty, and then the small animal cage, and now I'm going to the smaller, cat or dog cage. And these guys, are out and about, running around, having themselves a circus today. And then Mom is in there with her new baby. It's almost a week old. It's actually 5 days old. Where Fedora is 10 days older. This is Fedora. And then these 3, Friday, will be a month old. And there's a good chance, I saw one of the 2 white ones with a frizzled feather, but for some reason now the feathers aren't sticking up, like they were. See the little bit of a curl there? There's a chance that these 2 belong to Yoki also, where Fedora is the only one I can guarantee is, her egg was here, before Yoki became a man, you could say, but it's like a 3-ring circus right now of pecking. And then, of course, this is Reba. You haven't seen a lot of Reba, but she's my oldest cat. She's, let's see, she'll be 10 years old this April 1st. And Silk and Sassy are both outside. But shortly, the hard part's going to come of, who do I, put up for sale. What's sad is, some of the prices I've seen, anywhere from $5 a chicken up for, the newborn ones. And then if it's a boy, roosters, you're lucky if you can get $5, let alone give them away, on some breeds. But the silkies, are possibly a little bit different, but not much. But these guys are so much fun to have in the house. And it's kind of like, you know, people are saying you have them in your house, and it's kind of like potbelly pigs versus farm pigs. You know, these guys are nowhere near as big as a real chicken, and two, they're not food. You know, in Japan, you know, where they originated from, you know, people there do eat it. You know, I've looked up online, you know, that there are silkie chickens packaged at the grocery store. But basically their skin is black, and the meat is kind of a gray, and their eggs are extra small. So in reality, if you're looking, hey, quit, for productive chickens, you know, silkies make, you know, are more pets than you know, farm animals, you know. And it's like with Fedora, I mean, Willow is the mom over there. Willow and Yoki, he's outside right now. But they're actually cleaner than a parrot. You know, I've had plenty of parrots and cockatiels and parakeets and that. And the only reason that there's a mess right now is I've got her on flat ground. And, you know, that's a baby, what do you call it, like corral. You know, there's more parts, but my other daughter had the other parts to make it a bigger cage or corral. They're like baby gates that are expandable. But you know, she needs to walk around more, and her legs are, you know, like your feet go to sleep. Her legs aren't too happy right now from sitting on the egg so long. You got a leaf. They're gonna play keep away with the leaf. Well, go get your leaf. Leaves aren't good for you. See how Mama stretches her legs? She has a little bit of a hard time walking. I haven't thought of a name for the little one in there. It kind of reminds me of a penguin, you know, black and white tux. You know, maybe call it Tux. And then Fedora's the big dark one. Parker's the little dark one. And then one of those two white ones is going to be Dusty, and the other one, don't know yet. But need one more name. But I guess let's get it. See if I can get a close up of the baby. I hope that's coming up well. The screen on my camera is just plain old white, so I can't see what you're seeing. You know, and I haven't decided on, you know, because this is 50x zoom. You know, it's, what do you call it? Ow! You're biting my fingers, silly. He's pecking me. Fedora is turning into a peckerhead. But, you know, I'm still researching what kind of new camera to buy. And when the right one comes along, it'll just happen. Look at that guy trying to break into jail instead of breaking out. Fedora, you have to go in the door. Let's... That one's trying to break in too. Let's see. Come here. That guy knows how to get in. Yeah, let's see if anybody else learned anything. One of the white ones has a rigid cone and the other ones are smooth. And it seems like 3 of them possibly are going to be either possibly girls, I'd hope, you know. But it can still end up being a walnut cone like Yoki and be a boy. Here's the conclusion. Yoki's the only one that's running around. Everybody else is in jail. I had to put the wire around the cage because the baby Parker could get through the bars. And then at the dollar store I found some shower curtains that I'm going to line the floor under this cage and that one, you know, so no water gets on the floor. We're, you know, the house is still in construction, so we're still in, you know, press board floors.